So hopefully you realize there are 3 types of muscle tissue. We talked about those before. We have skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, and smooth muscle. Sometimes you'll see the word visceral in it. Visceral just means involuntary, not that there's any voluntary smooth muscle, but visceral always means you don't have control of it. So sometimes it'll be referred to as visceral smooth muscle, but smooth muscle tissue. And we talked about when we did tissue, especially more so in lab, but that skeletal muscle have many nuclei. You have control of the skeletal muscles, and skeletal muscles is what we're learning in lab, the biceps brachia, triceps brachia, your deltoid, all that stuff. We're doing skeletal muscles, and so skeletal muscles are going to be attached to bones of some sort, and they help us to move. They also help make heat for our body. They help with our posture, keep us upright. I'm slouching right now as we speak. Then your cardiac, of course, is going to control the heart, your heart being able to pump the blood through your body there. It is only a single nucleus, but it's also striated, and it also had those intercalated discs. And so when we looked at it under the microscope, it was really obvious here. And then we had the visceral, and they said they were tapered. That's a neuron firing in there. I don't know if you can see that. But they're also single nuclei, and we would find those in your organs like your intestinal tract, etc., things that you don't have control over. And so in the notes page, if you printed it out, there is this little fill in the blank chart. So that's everything I was just saying. So skeletal muscles are found on the skeleton. They're going to be responsible for movement, helping you produce heat for your body. That's you shivering and muscles moving past one another, and your posture. Your bunch of bones can't do much for you without those muscles. Striated multinuclei, and the fibers are going to be running parallel with one another. We're going to see that they're stacked, and it's voluntary. Voluntary means you have control over it. You have control over your skeletal muscles. And so on Thursday, when we start the action potential firing on a muscle, we are going to be talking about skeletal muscle. So in A&P 1, we teach you how the neuron fires on a skeletal muscle. A&P 2, you will learn the heart. So some of you are going to think the skeletal muscle is kind of complex. Oh, just wait till you get the heart. Anyway, so the heart, of course, your cardiac muscle, pumps your blood, striated, single nucleus, involuntary, have no control over it. And then your smooth muscle, your GI tract, so your large, small intestine, stomach, all that, your uterus, your eye. You do have some skeletal muscle on your eye as well. That's the ones that are attached to the bones. That helps us look up and down, but the one that's going to control your pupil size is actually smooth muscle. And your blood vessels, constricting, etc. And these are just some of the functions. I wanted to bring that word into play because I've actually heard a couple of you, I think Nick, you've said that a couple of times, peristalsis. So that's basically how you move things throughout your intestines or your GI tract. So it helps how you swallow and stuff. So you'll learn that in A&P 2. Your blood pressure, pupil size. We did that erector pili muscle that's connected to your skin that pokes up your hair. No striation, single nucleus, involuntary. So that should all be kind of just review because we did tissue types.